Park Avenue. It's the architecture building here on campus. It used to be the Park Avenue warehouse, so it used to have the business offices under the mezzanine, and we're actually standing where there probably would be shelves of materials, and in the foyer there was a loading dock, dock leveler. So the buildings had quite a transition then from a warehouse into architecture building.
On the interior, we gutted it down to the walls, added insulation on both the roof and the walls. We have pretty much added some spaces for offices and spaces for a lecture hall on the main interior space, and painted it white. Everything else it's meant to be open space.
Here it's really nice because it's all open. Like I said, the east wall was set up to be a display wall, so pretty much all the walls in the building are homosote, so you can tack things to the walls. And out here in the gallery area, there's actually some walls that rotate, so they're all flat and then had displays on both sides of those. So, and for the students to be able to see that, what's ahead of them, I think is really good.
The original intent of the design was to keep it pretty stark and pretty contemporary white, not to overcolor it. The main intent was to actually have the color be added by the students and their work. That's why you see all the gray tack board laying around. People can pin up wherever they want.
Most of the time we will have something on display, especially on these pivot walls. Right now you're looking at the graduating seniors project. Mine happened to be one of them. And right now we're just showcasing what the seniors are doing, our recent project that we did for the Farnsworth competition. But other times you might see graduate seniors, sophomore, juniors printing up their stuff.
On the exterior of the building, we gave it a new coat of paint. We also added a new entry point on the south of the building, whereas it used to be on the west. So just to make sure everybody came in the right doors, we put in a new canopy and a new set of front doors. We've also added storefront windows on the north of the building where there used to be 4 overhead doors. We filled those in with glasses to just help bring more natural light in.
What appeals to me the most about this building is the natural lighting element. You can walk throughout the space and you see that big windows, skylights, and especially these white fluorescent lights right here really help bring the study element to the work area, and especially with how all the white walls and white tables bring out this modern vibe to the studio space instead of just being very dark and gloomy like we used to have back in the old building.
The thought that went into the student spaces was to have a well-lit, open area where they can have a collaborative experience in their education. Not only to be able to see across the room with your classmates in your class proper, but also within the different levels of the architecture program.
This building inspired me in a lot of ways, just because now that I have more room and more opportunity to showcase my work, being able to learn from the upperclassmen and teach the underclassmen of what I learned throughout the year really inspired me as an individual to do better, so that when I leave here, I can leave somewhat of a legacy, and then slowly pushing this program to become better and better every day.
The space has been fantastic, and just seeing all the students working here, and it's been really good for prospective students to come through and get to for the prospective student to actually look at work and realize probably at their point in time it's beyond their capability, but then they see what they'll grow into or be able to do. I think it's real rewarding seeing that.